everyone. My name is Aaron Bath. I'm the president of the Dallas Area Paralegal Association. And over my shoulder, if you can see him as my co-host for tonight, that's Professor Bigsby, my little dog. He's here to help. I want to say thank you to Christina for inviting me to speak to you all about involvement. It's very kind of you to ask me. A little bit about my background. So I work as the global head of legal operations and litigation management for Balfour Beatty. It's a big company based in London, and we operate in Asia, Europe, and the US. And then I'm also a professor of legal technology at Southern Methodist University and Baylor Law School. I started the first half of my career as a law firm litigation paralegal, traveling the world doing interesting high-profile trials. And so that was fantastic. And then about 10 years into that, I was hired by a friend of mine that was in-house counsel for a big company. I've been working in-house ever since. And so I can tell you, initially in my career, I did not do a good job of getting involved. I was focused on the work, and honestly, I didn't realize until later in life when I got involved with local and national associations the value of doing so. And I really wish I had done a better job of getting involved and finding ways to contribute early on. I can tell you now, as the president of one of the biggest paralegal associations in the US at a local level, DAPA, in Dallas, there is so much value in stepping in and being a part of that team. And everybody likes to talk about networking, and of course, networking is fantastic, and I'll touch on that later. But more importantly, I want to talk about skill development. When you're on a board or part of an association, especially if it's a volunteer association, you've got a lot of varying personality types and opinions, and that can be difficult to navigate. So it is amazing how much you develop personally in working in that environment, in collaborating with others, learning how to be a leader, learning how to delegate, learning how to receive feedback and criticism. All of those things, although they might be unpleasant at the time, certainly help round you out and develop you as a professional. There's so many ways to get involved, and maybe being on a board is not the right first step. But it's certainly a goal to look towards if you're interested. But there's lots of ways to get involved, from helping out with the job bank or doing pro bono work, or maybe the association just needs somebody to help audit paperwork. But what you're doing by stepping into that is letting people get to know you, letting them get to know your skill set, your personality, and becoming part of the legal community in which you live and work. And that's important. You never know when you're going to need help or support, not just with your career, but personally and developmentally. I guess one thing I want to say is, in my role, I run into problems every day that are challenging. And so it's very nice having a network of people that I met over the years, whether it's on the technology side or the substantively legal side, that I can pick up the phone and say, hey, I need your help or your expertise. And they serve as kind of an interim mentor. So with that said, I just really want to encourage you to get involved, find a place to provide service and let them get to know you, and think of it as a way to develop skill sets for leadership and kind of getting up to the upper rungs of what your career path has to offer. Christina, I appreciate you letting me speak to this group, and everyone, good luck. Take care.
Hi, my name is Laura Westfall. I am the headquarters selection manager for IDEA Public Schools. As a hiring manager, when I am looking to make a hire, I love to see involvement in professional organizations. It shows us that you are committed to your career path, that you are continuously growing and learning, and willing to be involved and kind of go the extra mile. As a job seeker, I think your network is the most powerful tool you can leverage, and being part of these networks is definitely going to help connect you with opportunities. When I'm looking to hire, say, a paralegal, I like to go and find different organizations to send these opportunities to and to try and connect with their members. So a great way to be a strong job seeker is to be invested in building your network and leveraging those communities you're a part of.
Hi, my name is Lisa Lynch, CRP CEDS. As of yesterday, I am the President-elect for the National Federation of Paralegal Associations, better known as NFPA to most. I'm here to tell you what belonging to an association means to me. So when I was an early paralegal, when I was in my earlier years of practice, I had no idea that there was such a group. So I don't know what spurred it on, but one day I decided to research and see if I could find other paralegals who could, help you when you had a question, or just somebody to talk to about what you do, because it's kind of specialized. So I found the Dallas Area Paralegal Association, and I joined as a non-voting member, someone I could just go to meetings and hang out and meet other people. And it was really cool. I enjoyed it. I was soon encouraged to join the local board and take on activities and belong to committees and things like that, which gave me a sense of community, gave me a sense of family. It always gave me someone I could rely on when I needed something. A template for an order or a pleading or something, or just somebody to say, gosh, today my boss is really bothering me, or my coworker this, or guess what happened? It really gave me a sense of community and a sense of belonging. And now that I look back on it, based on yesterday, it gave me a sense of how to become a leader. The individuals that I communicated with that were on the board, that were other paralegals in the community, those were role models for me. They were people that I looked up to, people that I aspired to. And one day, one of my mentors said, come with me to a convention. Come with me and see what the National Federation of Paralegal Associations is all about. And that was 10 years ago. And after that, I became the president of the local association. I went on to sit on the national board, and I was the vice president and director of marketing. And I did that for 4 years. I had a lot of fun, met a lot of cool people, and made some money. And then I decided I would become a region director, and a region director is a direct link between the board of directors for NFPA and the local associations within a region. And that allowed me to see the NFPA board from a new perspective. I was able to see the problems and things that people were facing on a local association, and through this pandemic as well. And then in October came a call for the very first president-elect, which would then become president in 2 years. And I knew I really wanted to do that, and so I ran and was elected yesterday. So I really did learn a lot of leadership skills without even realizing it. But it's something that I highly recommend. And every time I talk to students and every time I talk to paralegals who don't belong to associations, I tell them, this is what you need to do for you. This is how you develop your career. This is how you make connections. You can find jobs. You can get references. You can learn different areas of law. I mean, there's just so many good qualities and good reasons to join an association. I hope you'll consider joining an association someday. It will really be worth your time and your money. Thank you for allowing me to speak to you today.
My name is Chip Brooker. I'm the founding partner and lead trial lawyer at Brooker Law in Dallas. And most importantly, I'm Christina Woodard's teammate. Christina has been my right hand and has been a great addition to the firm. And when I found her and hired her, I was looking for someone who had a demonstrated history of professional and community involvement. And that's something that every hire we make going forward, be it a paralegal or a lawyer, will look for, because for me, it's something I've done. I've been very involved in my profession, in the bar, but also in my community. And to me, in my experience, I see three things. I see effort, I see positive attitudes, and I see passion. Because if you are willing to, outside of your 9-to-5 job, go work with a community service organization or work with a professional development organization, to put in additional time. That to me says how hard you're willing to work. The passion and attitude element of it shows that you are willing to be the best and you want to be the best. You want to work hard and be a servant leader. And when I see professional and community involvement on a resume, those are the characteristics that I naturally believe that person may possess. I think that being involved professionally shows that being a paralegal is more than just a job. It's a passion, it's a career, and it's something that you want to be the best at because you're willing to spend the time to network with your colleagues and learn and improve and service our firm's clients, our team's clients better. And so this sort of involvement definitely stands out, and it's why I'm more than happy to support Christina in all of her endeavors with AIEG or any other organization like this.